this. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Ready,
so
break!
Starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. James. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They run it to James. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now they'll shift things around. Back to throw Dobbs. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown Raiders. Edger and James, 29 yards. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The kick is point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis. This is Casper catching it out right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Down the right sideline, inside the 10, touchdown, Giants. Raheem Mostert, 61 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Mustang 19!
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it
60 Vikings! 60 Vikings!
And
Jack
one
Panther.
is one-on-two matchup.
Here's James. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before
Here
he
we
knew
go,
it.
here
He
we
hit the
go.
sideline. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward
On the
here
ball,
on
on the
2nd
ball
down
now.
and 11. There's Dobbs to throw. Left side, it's complete.
Tempo!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On the ground, it's James. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle.
Dobbs.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
19,
Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
To throw is Dobbs. Forced out to his left. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It looks like they'll move things around here.
That's another Raiders first down.
Right back to him on first down. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line. A pickup of 2.
So now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Edgerrin James with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works out.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Dragon 60.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Hey, smash Bronco. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go. James. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Check 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James.
Let's go,
Running room
let's go.
scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Bronco 80. Viking 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Dobbs. Blitz coming and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack
Come on,
in that
come on.
spot.
Hey,
You're exactly
Warrior
right.
70.
You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now, a 3-point swing
60
right there.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
On 4th down, Dobbs. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in the first game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. This is brought in by Casper. The crazy sequence here, huge game that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Levis. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Here we go, Jack.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he can only manage
Let's
to
go,
get a
let's go,
couple.
let's go.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Audible here into something else.
Chop 60, chop 60.
On 2nd down, Dobbs. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Had an open man that time, and ended up putting a little little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Ready,
So
ready!
the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring
79
at
Broncos.
3rd and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Out of the gun, Dobbs. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Dobbs pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Well, they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
Here's Levis. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go.
Levis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Levis to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Dave Casper as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Dobbs is throwing. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this fall. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
18, Mustang 19. 19, Pioneer.
Now Levis. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and a yard.
Levis on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Back to throw, it's Levis. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Levis sets up to throw here. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Kill.
Back at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's James. And So bring him down shy of the 20. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 3.
Cook it, 19.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
On play action, it's Dobbs rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of
19
forcing
right.
something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come
19
open,
tight,
and when he
19 tight.
did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Dobbs. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's
A
go.
good action to this point in the third
Seven
quarter.
Pirates,
Just a
seven Pirates.
three-point game. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing here, Dobbs. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the
Hold the ready.
sticks.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
Back to throw Dobbs. Wide open receiver complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
19
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. Steps away. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country
Left thing,
mile.
19. Go.
Now Dobbs. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers
Here we
and
go.
forced the incompletion.
And how about
18,
this?
right here.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Dobbs to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 9 here. Levis back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And it should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
On the set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here's Dobbs to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. That'll leave him with a 32 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Warrior 70.
Brings up
Dobbs. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Downs to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle. James. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Levis, who's going to audible to something else. Second and 13. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Levis looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Dobbs. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they've got it well across midfield.
Let's go,
down
let's
to 40 before it's
Cup
all said and
19,
done.
Cup 19. 70 Lions. Let's go. You ain't doing
Now
nothing.
Dobbs. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Come on. Check, contact, check, contact.
What would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Dobbs throw complete to McBride. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 15-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So a victory here for the men in blue. The new